let's reflect on your corporate career
Mm.
against, compare it with being a parent. What's the main difference in leadership, being a parent and being a director, a corporate director, a corporate leader?
Mm. I think
Which one is more difficult? Let's start with that.
it's interesting. I think it's very different philosophy, I would say, in terms of what is it to be a parent and what is it to be a corporate leader. I think in corporation you tend to really manage things, whereas as parent you are really a leader. If you ask me honestly, to be a parent, you actually have to be a leader in the home in a way that you need to walk your talk. You need to demonstrate a lot of things through your own action, and you don't give up. I mean, you never give up on your children, right? Even if they mess up things, you give them a chance, but you still continue with that strict discipline in which you know that it's going to be good for them in the long run. So you're always developing, you're always doing things for their interest, and hopefully then the whole family will do well. I think in a corporation there's a lot more issues that you have to manage rather than be a leader. Sometimes we become managers because there are just so much issues, and you use policies, you use a certain culture to manage things, you use your position, you use your authority. It may work for a while, but really as a person, sometimes you may not be able to inspire or impact on people's life more, because if you manage things badly, people are just going to respond to your find another job, respond to your management style. Let's put it that way.
Find another boss.
And you can't just find another son or daughter. If they don't make it, you just somehow got to find a way to.
So what you're telling me is it's more difficult being a parent than being a CEO.
Well, they're both difficult, but I think the emphasis, as I said, the philosophy. I think to me, leadership, parenting requires more leadership,
Right.
and corporation sometimes, very often, it's more management, and to some extent leadership as well. Yeah.
So I can judge whether or not a person is a good leader by looking at the kid, how the kid behave.
I think that's a very interesting observation. I think that is very lacking in today's corporate environment, and I think so. It has to be a new measure in which we see things. I think culture has changed over time. Motivation strategy, motivation models has kind of progressed over time. We talk about hygiene needs and all that, but there's a season where people tend to separate personal life with the corporate life, but really it's almost a bipolar kind of effect, that a person can be one person at one time and another in a different environment, and to me it can almost be hypocritical at times. So why can't we be the same person whether we're at home or at work? And if you're able to marry
quite
the two,
idealistic, isn't it?
well, I won't say it's idealistic. It's something that you need to create, and of course if you're in a position of influence, then maybe you can do a lot more.